Thinking of closing your Interactive Brokers account? This video walks you through the key steps: closing positions, withdrawing funds, and submitting your closure request. We'll cover everything you need to know for a smooth and compliant process, considering recent updates like mandatory two-factor authentication for account modifications. The key steps include liquidating all open positions, withdrawing your remaining funds, and submitting the formal closure request. Recent updates require mandatory two-factor authentication for all account modifications, including closures. Before closing your Interactive Brokers account, you must liquidate all open positions. This includes stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and CFDs. Open positions are active trades in various assets that must be closed first. Common types include stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and CFDs. Interactive Brokers provides a convenient one-click liquidation feature to close all positions at once. Remember to factor in commission fees when selling positions. Also, be aware of potential tax implications, such as capital gains reporting through Form 1099-B if you're in the United States. The liquidation process follows a structured flowchart to ensure all positions are properly closed and funds are accounted for. Now that positions are liquidated, the next step is withdrawing your remaining cash to an external bank account. Interactive Brokers supports several methods, including ACH transfers, wire transfers, and instant options like PayPal or Zelle in certain regions. You'll need to transfer any remaining cash balances to an external account. Make sure all positions are closed first to avoid complications. One option is ACH transfer, which is a bank-to-bank method through the ACH network. This is cost-effective but requires 1 to 3 business days for funds to clear and become available. Wire transfers provide direct bank-to-bank movement of funds. They typically process faster than ACH, but may involve higher fees depending on your bank. For instant transfers, IBKR supports methods like PayPal and Zelle in select regions. These allow faster access to your funds, but check availability based on your location. Important to note that all methods require funds to clear. ACH transfers typically take 1 to 3 business days. Wires are often same day, and instant methods provide immediate access where supported. Before starting any withdrawal, make sure you've addressed any outstanding margin debts or loans. These must be resolved first to prevent complications with your account closure. IBKR requires your account to be in good standing, meaning no regulatory violations, to proceed with closure. This ensures compliance with financial regulations and protects both the firm and users. Interactive Brokers may retain your account records for up to 7 years for compliance purposes. This meets legal requirements and helps in audits or investigations. The account closure process is irreversible once confirmed. Once you submit the final request and it's approved, you cannot reopen or reverse the decision. Before closing, download your account history for personal records. This includes trade history, statements, and tax documents that you'll need for your own compliance and record keeping. Common pitfalls can complicate account closure at Interactive Brokers. The first issue involves forgotten fractional shares, which are small portions of stock ownership that must be liquidated before closing. Unresolved tax forms present another common barrier. Interactive Brokers requires all tax documentation, such as Form 1099-B, to be processed and acknowledged before account deletion. Legal holds, such as those from litigation or court orders, can freeze accounts and prevent closure. These must be resolved through legal channels before proceeding. To ensure a smooth closure process, always double-check your account balance and address any pending issues before submitting your request. Account closures are increasingly impacted by industry trends. The rise of zero-commission trading is making users more mobile, leading to increased account closures as investors switch platforms. IBKR is also integrating AI for predictive analytics to suggest optimal closure timings based on market data, helping users make informed decisions about when to close accounts. Social media discussions about ESG concerns are also influencing closure decisions, as investors prioritize ethical trading and may close accounts with firms lacking green initiatives. Experts emphasize preparing tax documents before closing to prevent delays in the process. Interactive Brokers reports 98% user satisfaction after account closures, with a 92% retention rate that exceeds industry averages. Remember, closing your account provides regulatory peace of mind, ensuring compliance with financial regulations beyond just managing your money. Make sure you've downloaded all necessary account records before finalizing the closure process. Account closure is a regulated process that requires careful attention to details for a smooth transition.